And we are rolling.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Joe Code. Happy 4th of July, everyone. Hope you had a great 4th of July weekend. Celebrated safe and ate some delicious foods. Um, podcast dropping on 4th of July. So happy 4th of July. And it's been a fun weekend. We recording here Sunday afternoon, the day previous to 4th of July. Been an interesting weekend. Got myself a rash on my arm. Haven't had a rash in a long time, so that's fun. Maybe you guys can see this. Is that showing up there?
Oh, yeah. That's showing up.
Yeah, a little rash there on this side as well. You can't see it too much because of the tan, but I think I got it from this shirt that I was wearing.
Let's see that the top side again.
On the top side, can you see that?
Yeah, move the mic out of the way. So our viewers can get a good look. You can kind of see it a little bit. Yeah, the underside is rough though.
Yeah, it's a little rough. I did this little. Some comics are doing this like YouTube series thing, and I'm a man of the scene, so I'm like, yeah, I'll help out my fellow comics. They want me to be in this thing with them, and so they basically play these two like crack or like meth addicts, and they just get up to different hijinks, and then they had me playing this military guy. So they got me this shirt from like a thrift store, this old like brown like military shirt, and I think there was something wrong with the fabric there. And I remember when they gave me the shirt, there was like a bug on it too. So I don't know. It's a little sketchy, man.
There was a bug on it?
Yeah, there was a bug on it, and I don't know what material that was, but now I have this rash on my arm. I don't know what's going on with a rash.
Was it?
I don't know how you treat a rash anymore.
Was it polyester?
I'm not 3. I think I had last time I had a rash. Yeah, it must have been some kind of polyester.
Maybe you're allergic.
But I'm doing it, yeah. And I'm doing this web thing, and so they got me playing this military guy trying to recruit these crackheads into a better life. And then they wind up getting me to like do drugs with them. Is the whole sketch? Is that funny? I guess it hasn't come out yet, but does that sound like it's funny? Sure. I hope it comes out good. Yeah, I mean these guys, we did a little fun thing on a Saturday, so hopefully it's good. But yeah, it's we'll see how it goes. I'm dog sitting right now. That's fun. Gonna get into some dog. We don't talk enough about dogs on this podcast. Are we dog lovers here? I think we are. I feel like we are.
I've never had a dog.
No, I grew up with a dog. Beezy was her name. Actually, I shouldn't say grew up with. We didn't get her till I was about 20 or 21. And then she lived to be about 14. So we had a dog from like my age 20 to 34. Beezy, not a very affectionate dog. Beezy was almost like having like a bat as a pet. She was very, very distant with us. She was a little bit sometimes tough to pet. Didn't really cuddle up on the couch. She had her sweet moments, but you tried to pick her up and that wasn't happening. She would tense up and growl at you. But, I'm dog sitting for my friend Curtis. His dog Buck is very similar to my dad's dog Gabby. Like a cattle dog, Australian cattle dog. Those dogs are sweethearts. And this dog just wants to play ball all day. I'm in the backyard, got this chuck it thing. It's this like blue like handle thing. It picks up the ball and you just wing it across the yard and he just keeps going. Yeah. Like for a half hour straight, he doesn't stop. And then he goes inside, gets the water, comes back out with the ball, and you just have to say, "Hey, Buck, I'm tired. Okay, I'm just sitting here throwing it. I know you're doing all the work, you're doing all the running, but hey, my arm's tired, okay? I'm not Nolan Ryan here where I could just keep firing strikes all day. All right, Buck, let's take it easy. So yeah, love dogs. Had a oh man, I got to tell you this. Had a fun morning at the circus. I was at the circus today.
This is what you were telling me earlier about Dunkin'
Yeah,
Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts. Complete circus today. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Another lobby closed situation. Can't open the lobby, and it's a donut shop. Okay, so people want to. Hey, we want to see the donuts. Okay, and they don't have it listed on the board. So sorry, I don't memorize your guys' donut menu. Okay, I want to see what you guys have today. So you need to have the lobby open. The lobby has to be open at a donut place. That's number one. And then number two, there's about 15 cars in the drive-through. Took about a half hour to get through the line. I finally get up to the drive-through window, and then there's two guys coming back to the window because they had forgotten some items from them. And you know what? That's just so awkward. And I would like to do a little Joe code for the week right now. We're going to do a little Joe code here. And the Joe code is take the loss at the drive-through. All right? If they forget an item, you know what? You get them next time. Pay it forward. Let me have your sandwich. Okay? If they give it to me, that's fine. You get them next time. Okay? You don't come walking up to the drive-through window when I'm there. They're like sneaking past my side mirror. Okay? It's so weird. Don't do that. All right? Oh wow, the first guy that comes up, he's like, "Oh man, they overcharged me. They got to put $7 back on my card." It's like, okay, man. You know what? Life has a way of evening things out. You don't need to come walking up to the drive-through window with me sitting there. And I was in a car. I have a car. Curtis, who I'm dog sitting for, let me use his car. So don't come sneaking by my side mirror to the window just to have $7 put back on your credit card. All right? It's Sunday morning. Just relax. You know, these guys just come walking up. And then the employees in the back were like arguing with each other because they messed up a couple orders for people. It was a rough Sunday morning over at Dunkin'. You know, they say America runs on Dunkin'. America's going to run from Dunkin' if these kind of shenanigans keep up. If you're going to have people walking up to the drive-through window because you forgot a sandwich or you overcharged them, America's going to run from Dunkin'. But I'll tell you what, had a large coffee, delicious coffee. They put too much cream in it, 4 creams. I had the sausage, egg, and cheese croissant, which was really good. Then I had a plain bagel with cream cheese. I got to say, way too much cream cheese. You could overdo it on cream cheese. It looked like an ice cream sandwich.
Really?
Yeah, it was a thick layer of cream cheese.
An inch of cream
Yeah,
cheese?
it's too much. We can't do that.
That's out of control.
So Dunkin', let's get it together. America ain't running on you. If this kind of shenanigans are going to keep up, we're going to run far from you. So let's get it together. We'll regroup next week, Duncan. I know you guys can do better. So I'm excited to see what kind of changes you guys make over there. Because it's classic coffee. My dad drinks their coffee every day, so I know they have a good track record. It's great coffee, so I want to see them redeem themselves. I'm going to give them a second chance. That's for sure. So yeah, been trying to eat a little better. I've been eating some. I got to stay away from like the 7-Eleven snacks though. Doing a little too many 7-Eleven snacks.
Dude, I just had, I had hot honey boneless chicken skewers from 7-Eleven the other day.
Like in the hot bar. I
Yeah.
shouldn't even give it the respect of calling it a hot bar. Just the machine that heats up and rolls
Under the heat lamp.
Yeah, the heat lamp.
Yeah.
The heat lamp
But
section.
it was really good.
Oh,
I mean,
come on.
It was good. It's a good pre-gym food if you haven't eaten anything for the day.
Wait, it's just a chicken skewer?
Yeah, it's a stick,
Okay, yeah, I guess that's not
chicken on it.
all right. It's better than like those rolled hot dogs or something.
Well, those are good too.
But I had these. I had like a Chex Mix that was like a buffalo Chex Mix, and there was like little. Some of the Chex had like like a dried ranch inside, and then there was buffalo on the outside. It was weird, and they were also expired.
And it was made by 7-Eleven?
And they were expired. No, it was sold at the 7-Eleven.
Well, how is
But I would
that?
like to say this sucks for the week, and this sucks is eating expired snacks. Okay, I'm eating the snack, and then afterward, I look at the bag, and it's like Best by April. Okay, April 10th of 2022, like 3 months old. Hey, can we get somebody on the inventory here at this 7-Eleven in San Marcos, Texas? All right, we gotta rotate the snacks. Okay, I don't want to be eating these expired snacks. Okay, I don't know what's gonna happen. I get a little bit nervous, a little OCD. So I don't want to be eating your expired foods. So let's revamp here. Let's switch it up. We got to switch out the snacks. Okay, let's be. I mean, a lot of criticism today of people, but you know what? I just want things to be right. I don't want to get sick. Okay, I've got a rash. I'm eating expired foods.
Well, you're hanging out with filthy, disgusting comics in alleyways, wearing shirts that are covered with probably water bugs or something. I mean, what do you
Well, yeah,
expect, Joe?
that's
You
the
got to make
thing.
better decisions, man.
Yeah, I'm saying yes to a lot of things, and I want to be a man of the people, and just you can't say yes to everything, but hopefully it's a funny sketch that we did. But yeah, I don't want to be hanging out in alleyways off of 6th Street in downtown
Yeah.
Austin. It's
I
not
don't
a
know what you were thinking.
Hey, don't make me feel bad about it, man. Gosh, just trying to do nice things for people. And do you think it was a mistake doing that?
Um, Not a mistake, but I would say it's probably a learning lesson for you.
Yeah, I don't want to get sick, man. Sitting around in
Did you get
alleyways.
paid? How much they pay you? You didn't get
There's
paid.
no pay. Yeah,
God damn it. And now you got a skin
I
rash.
know.
I mean, I looked this up, Joe.
What?
I looked up what kind of bug could have given you a skin rash.
What does it say?
It says it could be a mosquito, kissing bugs, bed bugs, fleas, certain flies.
You don't think it was? I mean, I feel like it was the shirt though, 'cause that shirt was weird and it was like tight on me. I don't know.
Well,
Either
how
way,
tight was
we'll
it?
give it a few days. It was like, yeah, it was pretty snug on my bicep.
And you said that it was made of polyester, right?
I
It's
I believe
synthetic
so.
material.
It was synthetic for sure. So we'll see. We'll give it a few days, see what happens. Then maybe we'll have to go
Let me see that again.
might
real
have to go
quick.
get a cream or an ointment.
You gotta. There.
Does that look really red?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really stupid. You try and do a nice thing for people.
I can't believe you didn't get paid,
Well, I wasn't expecting to. It was like,
dude. I think you deserved maybe $50 at least.
yeah,
At least have them pay for the ointment
yeah.
for your, horribly infected rash.
Well,
on your
if
bicep.
we're gonna give it a minute. We're not gonna say it's not horribly infected. It doesn't even itch right now. So
How
if it
long ago
itches
did
and
you
hurts-
record that?
This was yesterday.
Oh, and it's already that bad.
Yeah. So
That's not good, man.
Yeah.
I would be really worried.
well, we'll give it. Don't say that, man. You should be worried.
Well, I am a little bit worried about you.
All right. Well,
I care about you, man.
Thanks, man. Well, let's.
How would we do Joe code if you only had, fucking one arm?
Okay, we could
Or
still
something.
do it. We would still do it, but let's not. Everything's gonna be fine. Let's talk about something lighter. Let's talk about Fourth. Let's talk about 4th of July memories, which usually involves a lot of drinking and fireworks. Love me some fireworks. I'm not a big. I don't really set them off myself. I like to watch. I would imagine Gary's a big set them off kind of guy. Big firework vibes coming from Gary. We're talking black cats, bottle rockets, Roman candles, you name it. Gary's done it. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I've done all of them.
Yes. Okay, you've done all of them. Yeah. See,
I've never really hurt myself
well,
either.
that's good. Yeah, you got to be
My
careful with that stuff. Everyone, be safe out there with your fireworks.
when I was a young kid, my mom was remarried, so my stepdad at the time was shooting he was shooting mortars out of a PVC pipe
Oh,
off the roof of our house,
oh wow.
and
Yeah.
one of them actually didn't shoot out, and it blew up next to his head.
Whoa.
Yeah, and he couldn't hear for like a couple
Was
weeks.
that just like a metal pipe?
That
PVC.
hard plastic stuff that's
Oh,
used for
gee.
plumbing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got to be careful with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, mortar. Yeah, I mean, I remember at my friend's house who always had a 4th of July party, they were setting off mortars in the street, and one accidentally like shot sideways and shot straight at somebody's front window. And yeah, yeah, you got to be careful with that stuff because something always goes awry. Like something points in the wrong
Right.
direction or it goes off too. So yeah, you just got to be super careful. Like, yeah, I mean, you should just get a professional and quit messing around. You know what I mean? So let me talk about work a little bit here. Got I got to tell you, making some good day job money now, which is great. Making a little money now over at the day job doing some residential valet. Ooh. Oh, switched over from the hotel side to the residential side, which means a little more of this, a little more of this green, a little more moolah. Okay, it's nice, but now it's a lot of like you got to call everyone Mister and Ms. They want you to do that kind of thing. But like I'll say like, hey, Mister, whatever, and they'll say, call me by my first name, which is cool because it's like, especially some of them I'm older than. I'm not gonna call someone that I'm older than Mister. It's like, hey, guy with a full head of black hair. I'm older than you. I'm not calling you Mister. You know what I mean? It's weird. I'm gonna call it. What's your first name? And a lot of them just say it already. They're like, hey, call me Eric. Call me Chris. Whatever.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not calling you Mister.
Because they're younger than you?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
And also, I'm 38. I'm bald. Okay, I should. I'm not calling. I'm not calling people Mister. All right.
Yeah.
What's your name? Or Ms. Ms is weird.
Ms.
Yeah.
Like
Like
Miss?
instead of Miss or Mrs. Like Ms. Just sounds dumb. Yeah. I never liked Ms. Yeah. Because that was the thing. Like you'd call teachers that, like Ms.
Right.
whatever. Yeah. No thanks.
Well, uh, if somebody's younger than you, you just got to call them son.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna call him son. Hey, here's your car, son. Have a great day. Yeah, that's right. That's what's up, Gary. I like that.
That's what I would do.
Call him son. Yeah, I'm
How you
gonna
doing,
give
son?
that a try. See if I get any complaints.
Have you ever thought about growing a mustache?
I have. It takes a long time. My mustache is actually the thing out of all my facial hair that grows the slowest. But yeah, I could.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't.
Weird.
I've never wanted to do just the stash. Maybe I'll try it someday. I don't know. I don't know how it would look. Could be fun.
Well,
Why? How do you think it'd look?
I think it would look like you'd be able to call somebody son and get away with
All
it.
right. Yeah,
you
I'm
know?
down with that. Yeah, I might just do that. Yeah,
Okay.
call people son at work, and I'm a bit of like I'm like street patrol also because we have like the cars pull up like it's valet only, but then there's like restaurants right by, so all these delivery drivers will pull up in the valet zone, and I gotta kick them out. It feels good. Like, hey, go park in the alley, and then these truck drivers like trying to deliver. This guy's like, "Oh, I'm just trying to do my job. You're holding me up. This is taking longer than me moving." It's like, yeah, I gotta be strong with people. Kick them out of the valet spots if they pull up. You can't pick up food. You can't deliver here. This is for my residents. Okay, this is for Mister Whatever.
So, don't you think it would be easier to do that if you had a mustache?
Yeah, I think it would actually. Yeah, Yeah, I might do a well, yeah, if I grew any kind of facial hair, because my facial hair gets, is, really gray now. So, yeah, it could be
Yeah.
yeah, I really should I wish I could just grow a strong beard, and then just people be more afraid of me than they are, because I already have kind of an intimidating presence.
Right.
But if I grew that strong beard, but it just hurts so much.
Hurts.
Yeah, my facial hair is too thick. It pulls on my face. I know they make like creams and different beard oils you can put on, but no, it's too much for me. But the mustache, I don't think the mustache would hurt. Maybe I'll try. Yeah, but do you think
I don't know. I never heard of anybody that had painful
Oh
facial
no,
hair.
you do. I mean,
I
like
guess I do now. Yeah.
Italians. I mean, it's really thick, but I don't know. Mustache. You think a mustache in the summer? Well, I guess you're doing it. I don't know. I feel like mustache isn't really a summer thing.
I think you can
I think
pull it
it's more of a
off.
fall.
I think you got it.
All right. Well,
Try it out,
yeah,
man.
we'll see. We might just try it out.
Yeah. We'd have to update the picture on the TV though to have a.
Yeah, a little stash
Yeah.
on that guy.
Just use a
The
Sharpie, I
Bears
guess.
hat. Got my Bears shirt on today. So announcement here for our next Stogie Boys shows, which are coming up on Tuesday, July 12th and Tuesday, July 26th at the Cigar Vault here in Austin, Texas, in East Austin. We are going to have food at this next show, which is going to be great. Me and my friend Jeffrey, who helps co-run the show with our other buddy Dodd. Jeffrey, a guy that he works with at his day job, had us over to do like a tasting because he's gonna be the one cooking food at our show. So it was like I'm like Jeffrey, he's having us over for like what is this, a wedding? Okay, we don't need to do a tasting. I trust this guy to serve good enough food. This is a comedy show. Okay, people are going to be happy with whatever food we put out. But he had me over to come taste test the food. And I'm not that hard to impress. I mean, I like so many foods. So
Oh,
it wasn't that hard to impress me. Are you okay over there?
I forgot that I had to do this.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
go ahead, do it.
go ahead and if you're watching right now, go like the video, click the notification bell so that you're made aware every time that we premiere a video, which is usually Mondays at 11 a.m., but we might start doing live streams in the next couple months. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share it with your friends. And if you're listening to this on Spotify or your favorite streaming platform, go watch it on YouTube because then you can see us and our beautiful shining faces and Joe's shiny head.
Yeah, I love that my head shines on
Oh yeah,
camera.
also drop a comment. We Joe reads the emails and I read the comments. So yeah, do that.
Nice, thanks.
How do I always forget that, man?
No, it's okay. I mean, just I mean, it's I think it's fun in the middle to do that. So yeah, so we go to this guy. He's gonna cook for our show. He makes us some pulled pork nachos.
Nice.
He makes these this like pesto chicken flatbread thing, and then he made some like cheesy garlic bread, and then he did a veggie option, which was like a portobello mushroom sandwich. It was all awesome. I mean, we're gonna have this gourmet food at our comedy show. You know, I'm worried about people aren't even going to be able to laugh. They're just going to be in a food coma from all this delicious food that we're going to have.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's what we're doing. We're making this a state of the art show. We're going to have food. Yeah, I think.
Stogies.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, there's food.
Fucking
There's
stogies.
stogies.
Yeah, you need those.
It's BYOB. We'll
And
have
what's
water.
the date again for the audience?
It's going to be Tuesday, July 12th, and then the next one, and then Tuesday, July 26th. We're doing 2 shows this month. Yeah, we're going to do 2 shows every month from here on out. So yeah, it'd be fun.
And it's at the Cigar Vault.
The Cigar Vault in East Austin. Yes. So we're looking
one on Cesar Chavez.
We're looking forward to that. Yeah, it's Cesar Chavez and I forget the cross street. It's like Panarales, something like that, or Pedorales. But yeah, East Austin. And yeah, it'd be a lot of fun.
And what time is it at?
Those are both at 8 o'clock. yeah, I'll be posting about that more on my Instagram with more details. But yeah, save those dates, my Austin listeners.
Yep.
We saw a lot of you guys came out to the last show, and we hope to see you all again. And oh yeah, dude, I did yoga last Sunday for the first time ever. Oh man, that was
How did it end up going?
well. It was also hot yoga,
Oh,
so it was
shit.
92 degrees in there. I mean, it was tough to get through the class. Everyone
yeah.
just kept staring at my ass the whole time. You know, it was,
Really?
yeah. You know, I felt like a piece of meat in there
Really?
wearing my mesh shorts. Yeah, everyone just kept staring at me. I couldn't get through it. Just looking at my body, just doing all the stretches. It was an interesting experience for me.
Well, now you finally know what it feels like to be me.
Just being
in a
oogled
yoga
in there.
class.
Yeah. No, but it was tough. And I heard this guy Kirk was like one of the people were saying is one of the harder teachers. Yeah, because you just keep going through all the different stretches, like back to back to back. There's like no rest. He keeps just transitioning from one into the next, like doing the warrior pose and the downward dog, and you just keep flowing through them. And my friends that I took the class with, they're like, "Yeah, this is the hardest one." Yeah, I was sore for like 3 or 4 days, but it felt good. It felt very, very like gets the mind going. Felt good about that. But yeah, yoga. Will I do it again? I should. It feels good to stretch and be flexible. So yeah, hot. I mean, also though, hot yoga. I was at the point where all my clothes were completely soaked. You're barefoot. Your feet are wet from sweat, and then I didn't have a towel, and I'm on the yoga mat, and the mat is wet, so I'm just like slipping now at this point.
Right.
So it was a struggle just to get through it from that point.
Have you thought about maybe doing something that's more manly? Like boxing or wrestling or jujitsu or
Well,
shooting or really anything else?
well, I wanted to try this for some flexibility. There's a lot of men. There was a lot of men in there.
Oh my
I'd love to
God.
see you get through it,
I've done yoga one time, and
Mister
it is
Manly
pretty
Man.
tough. I'm
It
just
is tough.
busting
Yeah.
your balls. Give me a break over here.
It is. Yeah, dude. It's
It is
tough.
tough.
Yeah.
I did it one time, and it wasn't hot yoga, and I was dripping in sweat before we even finished it.
Yeah.
It's a nice workout, though. It's
It
good
is,
for you. I think
but-
it's good for your brain too.
It was. Yeah, it is. But yeah, I could go for some room temperature yoga. I don't know why it doesn't need to be that hot. I can still get a workout in and do all these movements.
Have you ever done a cold plunge?
No, I've been hearing about those.
I'm gonna take you to this place called Kuya and do it.
Yeah,
we can talk about
yeah,
that
you
off pod,
sitting
though.
there for a couple minutes and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be fun to try. Let's do a little plug here on the Cameo. You guys can book me on Cameo. I've done a couple recently. Some birthday shout outs. It's a lot of fun for me, guys. I like to shout out the fans on Cameo. Search me on there and give you a shout out for anything, really. Any kind of shout outs we'll do on Cameo. And then also, love the emails, guys. Keep the emails coming. You could email over here at joecodepodcast@gmail.com. Preferably emails about food, beer, and men. Those are the big topics that we like to tackle. But you know, email about anything, whatever you see fit to email about. And let's get into some of these emails that we've got here.
Woo! Yeah.
So let's try this one. This is from Sean, entitled Best Pizza in Austin. Joe, what's going on, Joe? Been a fan for a while now and love the pod. Got the pleasure of meeting you and chopping it up for a second at Chad and JT's show in Austin. I'm a taller guy, also from LA, and we discussed how much better it is here than LA. Anyway, I see how you're a bit of a foodie yourself, so have to ask, what's your favorite pizza in Austin? And if I may add, if you haven't been yet, you need to try Pint House Pizza and Brewery off North Lamar. The pizza is unreal, and beer options are amazing. After you get the chance to try it, don't worry about thanking me. I'm happy to help. But seriously, it's fantastic. Take care. See you at a show soon. Sean. So, the best pizza I've had in Austin so far, and I just had it recently, is a place called Fratelli. It's a nice thin square cut pizza. Reminds me of like Chicago tavern style. So I was very much into that. I thought that was
All
great
right.
pizza. I don't know if you had it.
I've got my favorite pizza in Austin is Home Slice, the one on South Congress. I've always really
Okay,
liked Home Slice.
I gotta try. One time I tried to go there. The line was super long.
Yeah.
But yeah, that place is always busy. So I feel
New
like
York
yeah,
style.
it's got to be great.
It's pretty good. I have a remark about Pint House Pizza. Good pizza. Don't get me wrong. I had a bad experience there one time. This was years ago. They were super busy, so I parked in this barbecue spot parking lot next to it
Yeah,
called The Pit.
it's a good name for a
No,
barbecue
it's
spot.
the worst barbecue place ever. This is what happened. Dude. I pulled in and parked, and there was no sign, or maybe there was, and I didn't see it or something. But I was
Yeah.
literally picking up an order, and their parking lot was basically empty, which should have been a signifier that they tow people or boot people or whatever.
Yeah.
Ran in to get my food, ran back out, and I had gotten a boot because they had the car who booted people was waiting in the parking lot.
Oh, so
The
you didn't
minute
have
I got out, they went and booted
Oh,
me.
you didn't have a chance.
And when I came out to move to drive off, there was actually another guy they had booted as well.
Wow.
And so I got in an argument with this guy. He calls the towing company. They're like, "Yeah, it's $200." And
Oh.
I was like, "Dude, I have no money. Like, I'm broke." This was again like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
I had no money at all.
What a miserable experience.
Yeah, and I ended up convincing him to let me buy the boot off the car. You know, like pay it off.
How much is the
for
boot?
No, not buy it literally.
Just buy it to
Like
take off.
pay
Yeah.
it. Yeah, pay it off. And it was supposed to be $200 originally, and I ended up paying $90.
All right.
I had to run to an ATM, and it was just a whole thing. But yeah, just a warning to anybody that's ever going to Pint House on North Lamar: don't park in the Pit's parking lot, and also just don't go to the Pit in general. They were jerks. I even went into the place and was like, "Hey, I'll buy barbecue food right now."
Yeah.
You know, just like, come on, like, don't let me get booted. And they were like, "No, you got to pay." It was just a whole thing.
Yeah, that's a mess, man. You got to be careful where you park.
Yeah, watch out for the Pit.
Yeah.
The owners are jerks.
All right, here is one from Nate and Matt about camping food. Hey, Joe, what's your favorite camping food? Also, can we get more Strider impressions? And why not a Gary impression, too? Thanks for the laughs, Nate and Matt. My favorite camping food? Well, as the avid outdoorsman that I am, they call me Joey Outdoors. My favorite camping food would have to probably be, so I don't go camping, but my favorite camping food would probably be s'mores. That'd be a lot of fun. Just a little roasted s'more on the campfire. I'm all about that. All right, you want a little Strider impression? So Strider for me, I can't really do impressions, but I try my best. So here's Strider doing actually, like, I'll do Strider like hosting Joe Code. Yo, what up? This is Strider hosting the Joe Code podcast. Gonna have a little fun today with my main man Gary over there on the ones and twos, and then gonna hang out with my dang fiance later and give her a little tongue dart later on. So that's Strider. Now, how about a little? Should I do a Gary impression? They want me to do a Gary impression.
Go for it, man.
Should I try that?
Yeah.
Yo, what's up? This is Gary. I love doing Joe Code podcasts. It's good to be here with Joe Beans today. I couldn't wake up today, man. I had to get some coffee, and I just stayed out too late, man. Yo, it's Gary. I don't know. That was okay.
That was pretty on the money. I don't think people realize how much and how often I call you Joe Beans.
Yeah, that's why I said
outside of the podcast.
Yeah, Gary calls me Joe Beans. That's what was the reference that I did there.
I was actually trying to convince him to change the name of the show for an episode to Joe Beans.
Yeah, we'll call it Joe Beans. So yeah, not a bad thing there. Here's from Mike about hash brown styles. Mike from Oregon here was wondering yours and Gary's favorite style of hash browns: shredded, diced, O'Brien's, patty style like McDonald's. Personally, I love them all as long as they are cooked well. P.S. I'm a forklift driver, and I listen to you guys while loading freight onto trailers and shipping containers. Pod helps the day go by, so thanks. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah,
Hell
I
yeah.
used to drive a forklift too because I worked in shipping and receiving, and yeah, I used to load trucks. So yeah, that's cool, Mike. Yeah, good question on the hash browns. I mean, I prefer the yeah, I guess shredded. Like I
Same.
like the plate, but yeah, no, but like he says, as long as they're cooked well, yeah, I really don't care. Yeah, because I like the patty, like how McDonald's does it. But yeah, I want them basically charred. I want it I want it charred.
A little crispy
Yeah, I want
crunch.
it as crispy as you can, as crispy as it can get,
Yeah, crispy
as
crunch.
crispy as humanly possible.
uh, I agree.
But yeah, fun.
Shredded is the best way for me personally, but I do really genuinely enjoy all hash browns.
That was a
What
fun,
does O'Brien mean with
fun
green
question.
and red peppers? Is that what that is?
Yeah, O'Brien. Yeah, I'm not sure. O'Brien's. Is that
I think
what you
that's
think
what
it
it
is?
is. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I didn't
All
know
right.
what that meant.
Good question. Good question.
Here is from Keaton. Joe, what toppings are you putting on your baked potato? I like to put corn, mayo, and Old Bay.
Whoa.
And also, Gary, shut up with the sexist comments. Whoa.
Whoa.
you do
Coming in
say
hot.
you do say a lot of stuff about it. You're like doing a podcast with Al Bundy sometimes. You do
Yeah.
take your shot.
Ooh, I take it whichever way I want to.
Gary does take his shots, but okay. Corn, mayo, and Old Bay, that's a seasoning, right? On his
Yeah.
baked potato.
I've never heard of somebody putting that on there.
I mean, I traditionally would just do, I grew up just putting butter, sour cream, and salt on it. The addition of like bacon bits and some like shredded cheddar cheese will also do, but I'm not going to go any further than that. I'm not going to get crazy. Mayo, I don't know, corn on there. That
It could be good. You never
like
know.
maybe a cream corn. Ooh, if we're talking cream corn, I'm about that.
Maybe we're talking cream corn.
I feel like we are.
All right.
All right, here is one from Thomas. And this says, my Chicago legend, Chad and I were casually wondering, Joe, if your load size could be analogous to the GDP of a small African nation, which one would it be? Kind and curious regards. I don't know if I can name a small African nation.
I'll pull a map up.
But yeah, maybe, how about, Chad. I'll say Chad. Isn't that an African nation? I'd like it to be the size of Chad for my compadre Chad.
Chad is a medium sized.
Okay, yeah, then that's about the size that I would like.
Well, I was thinking maybe it was more like a Liberia or something. It's a small one.
All right, we'll go with that. Oh, remember we were talking about this pizza in Sweden? I got another email from a Swede here. This ought to be interesting. I want to get into this one. A friendly message from a Swede. This is from Adam. Hi, Joe. First of all, thank you for a dank pod. My name is Adam, and I come from the falafel capital of Sweden, the third largest city, Malmo, but I reside in the actual capital, Stockholm. Second of all, I wish to set the record straight after listening to last episode's Mailbag douche who talked about Swedish pizza. Number one, in Europe, we're grown-ups, and we can cut our own food. I lived in Boston for a while and was absolutely shocked to find my pizza being served sliced. I'm not a baby, and I could cut my own food. All right. Number two, I've never heard of banana on a pizza. Maybe the emailer was referring to a crepe, which is more of a pancake. On this, it's common to have banana and Nutella on it. I would be careful about bad-mouthing the Swedes' culinary scene in the future. What's next? You're going to complain about meatballs being round? Love you and keep it up. P.S. The guy with you in the studio is most likely on crack. On crack DS. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Okay.
We got an angry.
I mean, I don't know.
angry-
I'm not about cutting the pizza. Like the only pizza I've seen uncut is that because you have to do it is a deep dish pizza in Chicago. If you get a deep dish pizza in Chicago and you get it to go, it's best to do it uncut just because it stays better while you're like transporting it. That's the only time. All right. The rest of us slice the pizza. It's
Yeah.
why should I mean, whatever.
I like how we just had a Swede lecture us on Italian food.
But
Nonetheless, doing it slice style is obviously the most efficient and best way to do
yeah,
it. So.
and he's right. I'm not about banana on pizza. I will probably never try that. I don't think I'm going to do that. So
Well, I think he was saying that they don't do banana on pizza, and that the emailer was referring to crepes. I
yeah.
don't know. I don't care. Next email.
All right. All right, here we go from Mohammed. Question. Hello, Joe. Greetings from London. Since Europe is the birthplace of pizza, and in America,
What?
pineapple on pizza is very popular. What do you think of banana on pizza? Oh, here's another guy. I recently had banana on pizza. It was delicious. I would like to hear your take on it since you are a food guru. Love the podcast. Mohammed, thanks, kind regard. Yeah, no, we're not doing it. I'm not going to try it. It's not offered anywhere, and I'm not going to make my own pizza. And when there's like pepperoni available, I'm not going to be like,
why-
"Oh, my
hold on.
banana." I have I have bananas for breakfast. Okay, I'm not putting it on my pizza. I don't know where all this nonsense is coming from. I'm knocking it. They say don't knock it till you try it. Well, I'm going to go ahead and knock it for now. Maybe I'll try it at some point, but
All right, but
what?
Joe, we're not just going to overlook the fact that this guy just said pizza is from London. What?
What
It's
did
not.
he?
It's from Naples. First of all, it's an Italian. Pizza is Italian, so.
Well, he says Europe is the birthplace of pizza.
Oh, I thought he said.
Okay.
I misunderstood that. Never mind.
Maybe
I thought he said England or London.
Well, yeah, he says greetings from London since Europe is the birthplace of pizza. Okay, yeah.
Oh, I misunderstood. My
Yeah,
bad.
so he did say Europe. So, yeah. But
yeah, pineapple on pizza is good.
it is good. Yeah, I really enjoy it. So, all right, let's do we'll get to one more email here. One or two. Hey Joe, this is from Brett, longtime fan of the pod. Joe Code has a huge audience in Charlotte, North Carolina. If it's in your control, we would love to see you at the Comedy Zone on September 14th with Chad and JT. If it's out of your hands, let me know. We'll get the Joe Code Army out here to put some pressure on the venue within reason, and then let them know it would be a massive mistake on their part to let this opportunity pass. Would also love to party with you after the show, but we can discuss that later. Thanks, man. From Brett. Yeah, I'll probably be there. Yeah, I'm going doing the shows with Chad and JT. Yeah, I think I'll be everywhere that they're going in the future here. Here, one more from Nathan. I like this one. Weirdest thing you've seen in someone's car as a valet, and also best hot weather food. Man, weirdest thing I've seen in someone's car. I don't just people leave too many things in their car that like I feel like sometimes I'm like breaking stuff cuz like I'll make a turn and there's just heavy stuff rolling around and I just hear it like crashing in the trunk. And I don't open the trunk, but I'm like, what is back there? I mean, it sounds like there's like bricks back there, just making loud noises as I'm making turns. Get that out of there. I don't like that. So
I would say when I was a valet, I would always get really grossed out when people had something really smelly in their car or like rotten food.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, I've had some people. Just their cars smell like food. That's gross. And I saw a
when
banana
people's cars
peel in
smell like
someone's
feet.
car. Yeah,
That's a bad one too.
it is
I
gross.
valeted a car one time that was it was full of plants and it just smelled like shit. I don't know
Ugh.
why. Yeah.
How about best hot weather food? That's a good one.
You already know what I'm gonna say.
I mean, best hot weather food would have to be. I mean, I've been really into ice cream lately.
Oh, here we go.
So I just want to say a nice ice cream sandwich, preferably a Nestle Toll
Toll
House.
House. That's what Brielle likes.
So good. Why? What are you gonna say?
Oh, dude. Ice cold beer. Doesn't even need to be
Okay.
Lone Star Light. It can be a Miller Light.
All right. I could go along with that. All right. I want to do a this is great for the week, and then we could read a couple comments. So this is great for this week is having a car. All right, I have a car for this next week, and it feels great. Sometimes we take life's luxuries for granted, and to be able to get around with a car is a wonderful thing. And I do enjoy walking a lot because I typically don't have a car, and it's great exercise and it's nice. But I got to tell you, the luxury of being able to go anywhere at any time is something that I'll never take for granted again when I get a car again. So having a car is truly a great thing, and it feels good. And it feels good to return some of the rides that I've been mooching off people for as long as I've been in Austin. So, Gary, do you have a couple YouTube comments from the last episode here before we wrap up?
Yeah, I've got some comments here, Joe Beans.
Yeah.
All right, let me read some of these here. Chad and JT said, "Love the pod. A good dose of Joe Code on a Monday morning will do you better than the Starbucks ever could."
Yeah, we like to get you started over here.
Let's see. What's another good one here? Rob Bowler Dick said, "I'm loving the Freddy's shout-outs. I was a manager and franchise trainer in the Colorado market for 5 years. The burgers come MOP style, mustard, onion, pickle,
Yes.
or float, Freddy's sauce, lettuce, onion, American cheese, tomato. You can customize it. I highly recommend you sample the fresh custard next time. Legit, the best ice cream you'll ever have, but none for Gary."
Yeah, Freddy's is a great spot. Yeah, I'm all about the mustard, onion, pickle. Keep it simple. It's delicious. I think there was one from my buddy Al
Let's see.
on there.
Alan?
Yeah.
He said, "Joe, does that burrito spot from your 21st birthday start with a T and end with a K?"
Yes, I want to shout this place out. Yeah, I was talking about this on the last episode about a burrito spot where I threw up at, and then my friend slipped in it. Taco Burrito King. Legendary Chicago staple. Everyone from Chicago knows what it is. That was the spot. Taco Burrito King. Love it. Miss it. Can't wait to go back. You guys are the best.
All right. Next, we got a couple questions here, and sorry if I ever miss your comments. There's a lot sometimes, and I try to get to the questions. But if I didn't get it this time, just comment in again. We'll get it next time.
Yeah, we don't have to do all of them.
Yeah. Joe, I just moved to LA. What was your favorite spot to get some apps and brews with a lady? Gary, if you had to choose between never going to a strip club again or never drinking a Lone Star again, what would it be? I'm in construction management, and I listen to you on the commute.
Nice. Favorite spot in LA to get some apps and a brew? I really enjoyed a place called Toca Madera. That was a really fun spot off of 3rd Street there in like the West Hollywood area. That was a fun spot.
This question is actually easy for me. I would never go to a strip club again. I'd love Lone Star Light.
And what was the other
strip clubs are
choice?
mainly it was would I never go to a strip club again or never have a Lone Star Light again?
Yeah, I think the strip club's the choice. Yeah.
Yeah. That's mostly just I have like business meetings and stuff. It's not like some sort of debaucherous activity. That's
Okay,
actually going
Tony
on.
Soprano.
Whatever. You're on death row. This is from
Business meeting.
Matt Gallagher. You're on death row for 20 years. You get one final meal. What is it? Have we been asked this question before?
I feel like I have. Yeah. It's kind of, but
I
it's fine.
don't remember what my answer was. Do you want to?
I mean, I would
Go for
say I remember saying like a combination of all the world's foods. I would want a burrito. I'd want pizza. I'd want pasta. I'd want some like Chinese food. You know, I would want a little sample of all of it
I think
before I
mine
go
would be
with some naan bread. I like naan bread.
Yeah, say that again.
Naan bread. That's what it's called.
I know, just the way you. Nothing. You're just funny. Steak. I would get a medium rare steak
Okay.
with a bunch of whiskey, probably.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt at the end of things there. Yeah.
All right, and here's the last one we got from Atticus Finch. This guy's got some. He's always got some funny shit to say. Joe and Gary, if there were two guys on the moon and one of them killed the other with a rock, would that be fucked up or what?
Yeah, it would. Yeah, you think you can get back all by yourself from the moon? No, you're gonna need a helping hand, you psycho. Don't do that. It's also wrong to do that. But yeah, certainly don't do that. I would say that's messed up.
Thanks for all the comments, everybody. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
everyone,
Keep
the
'em coming.
emails, the comments. Yeah, great stuff. Think we nailed it here. That's it for this this 4th of July podcast. Again, happy 4th of July, everybody. And that's going to do it. This is Joe Code. Everyone, thanks for tuning in. Please continue to like and subscribe and to share. The audience keeps growing every week, and we love to see it. And thanks a lot, everyone. This is Joe Code, and I'm Joe Marrese.